What is up, guys? I am Polar ATG, coming at you with a brand new Helldivers 2 video. Today I wanted to go over some strategies and builds to help you out with the new update. For those unaware, a few new balance changes were made to Helldivers 2, which I went over in my previous video. Overall, the update has been great, but the game has gotten a little bit more challenging, so I want to give you guys the best loadouts to try out for the new update. First, we will start off with a great loadout for the Terminids. The first loadout is what I like to call the Pyromaniac. The best way to start off is with your primary and secondary. The best primary for the Pyromaniac build is the Incendiary Breaker shotgun for obvious reasons. This shotgun is great for on-demand fire damage. What makes it strong, however, is the fact that the fire damage it deals pierces armor, and it surprisingly has long range when you arc the flame projectiles towards your targets. For your secondary, you will want to use the auto pistol. This is a great weapon for when enemies get too close for comfort. Due to its high fire rate, the auto pistol can annihilate any small to medium threat quickly. If you are still having trouble with enemies getting up too close, the standard breaker can be swapped out for the incendiary variant. You may choose whichever armor suits you best. For your grenade, you will want to use the incendiary grenade to finish off the pyro-themed loadout. Now it is time to go over your stratagems. The new update saw a recent buff to the flamethrower, so you want to be running that as your support weapon and first stratagem. The flamethrower will take some getting used to, but it is quite effective at taking down even the greatest of threats, such as the charger. Just be careful not to barbecue your fellow Helldivers. Your next stratagem will be the Eagle Napalm Strike, another fire-based weapon to add to the devastating Pyromaniac loadout. This stratagem is great against the many bug breaches you will need to overcome when fighting the Terminids. It works as great area denial and is on a short cooldown, so try to use it often. Next, you will want to run the Orbital Laser. This stratagem needs no introduction. The incredible power of the Orbital Laser means it is a must-have for this loadout. It is great in emergency situations when your team is being swarmed with large threats. It's great at creating space when your team is surrounded. However, use this weapon wisely. You only get 3 charges, and the weapon has a long cooldown in between uses. Lastly, we will take up a defensive stratagem with the incendiary mines. I know mines may not be as flashy as the napalm or laser, but it is incredibly useful and received a significant reduction in its cooldown with the recent update. This stratagem is great for when you need to hold down an area for an objective, or when you need to cover your tail. These mines cover a large area, so be sure to let your fellow Helldivers know where you're calling your mines. Overall, this loadout is extremely powerful, but since you are running the flamethrower, you will be weak to larger threats. It's best to play with your team and let them know when you are calling in your napalms and mines. Now we move on to a loadout that works great against the automatons. I like to call it the Tank Buster. First, we will start with your weapons. The best weapon for all-around use will be the standard breaker shotgun. Although it recently got nerfed, it is still one of the best choices. The slugger shotgun is also another great choice. Both of these shotguns are great against the many berserkers that will be chasing you around. The best secondary to run again is the auto pistol. The other options simply do not put out as much damage as this little guy. The best grenade against the automatons are the impact grenades. These grenades are absolutely fantastic. They are capable of taking down scout striders on impact, which is incredibly strong. They are also great at weakening swarms of enemies. The best armor set will be any set that reduces recoil when crouching or proning, because it greatly assists us without support weapon. That weapon being the autocannon. This weapon is severely underrated, and you need to give it a try if you have been sleeping on it. It is great at taking out automaton fabricators from a distance, taking out scout striders and hordes of devastators. The autocannon can also take down hulks from the weak point in the back, or with a couple of precise shots to the hulk's red eye. Our second stratagem will be the 500 kilos bomb. This weapon is incredibly powerful when used correctly. You can take out automaton fabricators and turrets from a distance. It can annihilate tanks and hulks almost immediately and is on a short cooldown. The third stratagem will be the orbital laser. Again, for obvious reasons, I mean this thing seriously shreds. Lastly, your fourth stratagem will be the autocannon sentry. The sentries in this game are underutilized, but they pack an enormous punch. This stratagem is great at holding down areas for main objectives and covering your ass during extractions. Just be sure to put it out of harm's way and use it alongside your own autocannon for devastating results. Well, that covers the two loadouts I wanted to share for the new update. These loadouts are both great, and if you haven't tried them out, I would seriously give them a go. What do you guys think, though? What have you been having success with? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more Helldivers 2 videos. Thanks for watching.